It's been days of intense fighting. Congolese military, backed by the newly established UN Intervention Brigade, battled M23 rebels. They used heavy weapons and attack helicopters to hit rebel territory. The UN peacekeeping mission here is stalking tough. It says it will use full force on the rebels. But civilians are fatigued by the conflict in this region. In Goma, hundreds took to the streets for the second time this month. They say the government and the UN are not doing enough to protect them. In the protests, 2 people died. The demonstrators say that UN peacekeepers shot at them. But the UN insists it's still unclear. Investigations have started to determine whether UN peacekeepers or Congolese police fired the shots. The people are angry.
We're upset because we're being bombed here in Goma. President Kabila is doing nothing. He's failed to govern this country.
The UN came here to protect civilians. There is nothing they are doing here. We don't want them.
Elsewhere, mortar shells from the fighting in Kibati, 10 kilometers away from here, have hit Goma. Several people died and many more were injured. Since its creation by the UN Security Council in March, this is the first time the UN Intervention Brigade has engaged M23 rebels. The 3,000-strong force is mandated to neutralize the armed groups in Congo by force if needed. The brigade is still short of Malawi troops, who should arrive later in the year. The rebels and the government have blamed each other for starting this latest round of violence. M23 rebels we talked to say that they would rather avoid direct clashes, but if push comes to shove, like now, they will not back down. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera.